Hi again. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the most important things that I talk about in this office, and that is your posture. So really, this is something we've all know, we all heard, we need to have good posture. Growing up, our parents or family members always told us, sit up straight, sit up straight. So, it's something that either we ignored or we paid attention to. But at this point in treatment, it's very important that I really emphasize how important posture really is. So I want you to come from a place of understanding why posture is so important. Really, there's several reasons, in my opinion, that posture plays a very important role in how you feel mentally, physically, and how the results come in your treatment during this care that we're providing you in the office. So what I mean by that is really mentally, most people, we may not realize that people, either new people that meet you or people in your life, treat you a certain way just based on posture. There's many studies on body language and how people can immediately get a first impression of somebody just based on that first impression of posture. And what I want for you is to have that posture improve, so that's not a factor. It's something that you really show the best posture you can have to have people treat you in a way that you deserve. So self-confidence obviously is hand in hand with that. The way people treat you comes from how people perceive you, and how you carry yourself really matters. The second part of this is your actual physical health. Of course, posture can cause tight muscles. If we have poor posture, we can feel pains, we can feel aches. But beyond that, there's another level to this. So I want you to just try this with me at home. Stand or sit with a really bad posture. So really hunch over and feel that feeling in your body. But now try and take a deep breath. So you can just feel how short your breath gets and how constricted your organs are. And now sit up straight. So sit up, stand straight, and take that same deep breath again. It just feels easy. It just automatically, your lungs can pull in more air. So imagine what that does to you on a bodily level. So oxygen, circulation, energy, mood, so many things can get impacted just having good posture. You really open up and allow your body and organs to function at the optimum function. Heart, muscles, breathing, digestion, you name it. It all gets better by just having good posture. So I want you to take these thoughts and then take the posture into mind, everything that you do. So, some of the simple things we can think about is driving. I give my patients the trick of raising that rear view mirror. Some of you half an inch, some of you a full inch. We may need to raise that so high to really make ourselves automatically looking in the mirror. You're going to have to sit with that ideal posture, or at least it's a constant reminder, right? So those are some of the things. The other thing is the phone. We're going to talk about how that plays a role, and of course the desk and the computer and sitting, all of those things are going to be addressed next. So we're going to come right back with a new position, and we're going to talk about how to set up your desk and some of those key things that you can implement in your life. Okay, so we're back. So we're back with our wonderful model, Miss Monica, and we're going to talk about some of the key things to pay attention to when you're at your desk. First of all, obviously posture can get sloppy when we're sitting for too long. As we get fatigued and we've been engaged in our tasks, we may not pay attention to this. So it's really important to always keep it in the back of your mind that posture is important, especially when we're in these day-to-day routines, sitting at our desk from home or from work, right? So Monica, if you just want to display a poor posture for a quick second here, this is what I see very often, and this is how people walk around after, right? So after they've been stuck in this position, we get engaged in the task, the head is too far forward, and we're seeing rounding of the upper back. Don't forget that that's locking in that posture. So that's creating this problem that we want to reverse. So really sitting up straight and tall again, this is what we want to see. We want to see that ear, shoulder, and hip line up. That's what we're doing in the office when we're correcting you. That's what you need to reinforce when you're sitting. So really paying attention to that brings your face and head back to where it should be, so the weight of the head is not forward, like carrying around a bowling ball is the example I always say. Imagine how tired those muscles would get if you had to do that all day long. So this is what we want. We want that to be here in this position, and from there the legs and hips are at a 90-degree angle as well. So if you can't reach the floor in a certain way that we want that to happen, you can always put something underneath, such as a footrest or even a ream of paper. You can put that underneath there to support your feet to create that right posture. So these are some of the key things we look at on you. And then when it comes to the position of the equipment around you, really it's always about keeping things in range. The most important things are close to you. the keyboard, the mouse, and then the stapler can be a little further away. Things that you don't need as often, you can reach for those, the phone, etc. But the things that are most often used, keep those as close as you can to yourself so that you keep it within the range that keeps your shoulders and posture in the good position. So what that means is the 90-degree angle as best as possible at the arm, the wrists are relaxed, and everything stays in that position to keep the least amount of stress in your neck and shoulders. So those are some of the key points there. With the monitor height, I always like you to have the top of the monitor at eye height so that you're almost looking, whether it's down into the monitor or up at the eye level of the top of the monitor. That keeps you from either overextending your neck or flexing your head down too much. And then lastly, with technology, the other aspect of that is phones, right? So if we have our phones and we're always looking down, it's the same process. It's the same thing that it does to ourselves. So always I say, raise your phone to your face, not bring your face down to your phone. So see, these are some of the key things to pay attention to. If you have any questions, please ask on your next visit, and we'll take it from there. The next video, we're going to talk about some things you can do while you're in this position to strengthen and bring your posture back and reinforce some of these good habits. See you then.